Okay guys, gonna go ahead and get started here. Basically just gonna pull everything off the front here and we'll see how this goes. So anyway, set my phone up here and we'll get started. One thing I am trying today, got a GoPro finally, so giving that a shot. We'll see how this all turns out. Yep, 12. So I'm gonna start pulling the wheel off, and then we'll after I get the wheel off, then we'll unhook the rest of this and go from there. All right, so I finally found the socket that fits this. It's a 22. Go ahead and well. Maybe I'm not going to move it with that. And I don't have my adapter. Okay, well, we'll see what happens here. I'm going to go ahead and pop these off. That explains why I wouldn't move. It's not exactly what I thought that was, but oh well. So, basically, I don't know if you guys all saw that. This actually threads up in there. The reason why that wasn't moving is because that's held in here just like so. So, makes a little more sense now that I've gotten it out. But, so it looks like I'm gonna have to undo the brakes here to get the tire to clear the calipers. Maybe it'll pull through. There we go, it came out. So it's front tire. I think these are tube tires. I was really hoping these weren't tubed, but after getting them off of here and actually looking at them, I think there is a tube in this tire. So, but we'll mess with that in a minute. For right now, roll this on over here out of the way. Again, kind of the goal today, not only is it to get these off, but I really want to get the tires on, especially the back one, just because I'm a little concerned on whether or not it's going to work right. So yeah, I'm going to continue taking the rest of this apart. Go ahead and pull this fender. And I should allow all this to come out. Well, we've got a brake line back here on the back side. Go ahead and pop that off too. I have to do something a little different with those fender, those rubber bushings. Looks like several of those are rotted out, but kinds of crap on this wheel. Okay, so front fender is off. You see these little bushings, these little rubber O-rings. On this side I may have to replace them, but we'll see. It's got some nasty dings in there, so that may be a good place to hack it, right behind those. I don't know, we'll see. I may try to pop them out and go from there. Just making sure, getting everything picked up off the floor that fell off of it. So kind of what my plan is, I'm going to try to let these brakes just hang. So I'm going to go ahead and pull, it's like these here, and then I should be able to just let those hang back there. Let's see what's they're 19s. That's what these are. So yeah, pretty cool bike with dual front discs. It's a big bike, man. It's heavy. Kind of surprised at how much bike is actually there. Yeah, getting it off that table over there. Originally I was going to try to work on it on that table, but such a pain in the butt trying to get a jack and everything underneath it to get the front wheel off the ground and that kind of stuff. So it is nice having it up in the air, and the frame may end up back up there once I get everything stripped. We'll see. For now it's gonna be, I think I'm gonna sort all the parts out on it as I go through this stuff. here in a minute. I'll have to go figure out what all I got, because I know I've got these forks. I got to do some research on these forks, because one thing that's a little different is having this air crap up here on the top. I don't plan to go back with any of that junk, so I'm going to try to cap all this crap off and just run these like normal forks, but we'll see if that's even possible. So looks like about a 14. Man, I'm gonna bring my whole damn set of sockets out here. Yeah, might as well. There ain't that many left. Yeah, this bike's a little different for me. Honestly, I haven't done really a Goldwing. I had a friend that had one that he stripped down and turned into a bobber, but I did some work on the timing belts up here in the front and put new pickups for your coils. But other than that, I really haven't done a whole lot with one of these. So, but I think it'll be cool if I'm putting crap where I should. Again, I'm trying to keep all this sorted out, but best I can here. Damn it, these aren't metric. Just a lot going on these bikes. That'll work. So, hopefully, once I undo the... Actually, I think I gotta figure all this crap out, because I'm not 100% sure how all that's gonna come down yet. Maybe getting ahead of myself. I actually may have to kind of wonder if I can't order a new set of caps, just a cap for this, and chunk all that crap. Again, I may be getting ahead of myself. I may have to put one of these clamps back in to let this drop down, but I was really hoping I could just take all this crap out in one, but I'm starting to think maybe that's not going to be the case, so we'll see. Let's move some of the stuff out of the way here. Thought I had her. There was a little bit of air pressure on those. Kind of surprised me. Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, it's kind of cool. You keep them both evened up like that, but yeah, I'm almost certain this is gonna have to come off. That's all right. I think those are all 11s. It's not really in a good place. Yeah, I don't think this was working to begin with, but you guys can see how kinked up that is. But, Yeah, we'll see how most of this turns out. There may be a lot of editing, kind of getting stuff right, getting this camera positioned right, even on my where I'm looking, and not too far up or too far down. I know it's going to take a little bit to get used to, but we'll get there. Well, not quite. So again, I'm betting I'm going to have to put these bolts back in, because I have a feeling, yeah, those are gonna have to come off. So let me find this one. I'm gonna try to just run the top one back in, maybe. Actually, may give myself just a little bit there. See what that is. Those weren't too bad at all. Sometimes these are a pain in the ass, so we'll keep taking this all apart. Damn. Kind of hoping that doesn't spring way out of there, but we'll find out, I guess. I don't know if I drop that down. All right, so I'm going to try to lower this down just a little bit, give me a little bit more room here. I don't know how much pressure is going to be on this as it comes out. It feels like it's got quite a bit on it, but it's honestly kind of hard to tell. Most bikes you've got a little bit, but it's kind of hard to really tell with this one. So again, so you guys see how much pressure was on there? So now I should be able to just drop this all the way out the bottom. I just hope I can. There we go. Basically, I just want to put this kind of back together so I can lean it up against the corner. And then we'll look at seeing what I can come up with. Seal all this up. There's one off. Go ahead and drop the other side here. And then Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what size these are because this isn't. So again, guys, there's pressure on these, just like the other side. So I'm gonna keep backing this off. I'm gonna go ahead and take this top bolt out, let this drop down. There we go. And do the same thing. So again, I'm just tightening those down to store them for now. So that pretty much is the process of getting these front forks off. And then basically I should be able to pull this headlight assembly apart. There's a screw in here, Phillips screw. Pull the wiring loose and get these fancy chrome pieces out of here because they won't be going back either. So I'm actually going to call it on this video. I'm going to stay here and probably make a couple for today, taking off the different things, but I'm going to end this one right here. Basically, this is going to be pulling the forks apart, getting them off, front wheel off, and stay tuned. We'll be getting the back wheel and getting these tires put on. So thanks again, everyone that's watching. Love it. You guys keep sharing my content, subscribing to the channel, smash that like button or the dislike button, either one. Really trying to push the growth of the channel. So thanks again.